Hello everyone, welcome to Computer Organization and Architecture class. In this unit, we will briefly introduce components in a typical computer system. You may notice what components are connected to your computer. For examples, monitor, keyboard, mouse, and printer. Do you know what is inside a computer case? How many of you have opened the cover of your computer cases? If you open the computer case, you will see several major components inside the computer case. First, as highlighted on the screen, is the motherboard, which is the major component of a computer system. Second, as shown on the screen, is the power supply, which converts the AC power from the wall plug to provide DC power for the computer. Third, as highlighted on the screen, is the base for installing internal devices. A typical size of base are 5¼ inches and 3½ inches. Fourth, as shown on the screen, are the CD and DVD devices, each of which occupied a 5¼ inches bay. Fifth, as highlighted in red, are 4 3½ inches internal hard disk drives, each of which occupied a 3½ inches bay. In the next slide, we will focus on the motherboard. A typical motherboard is illustrated on the screen. The two white components on the motherboard as highlighted in red are sockets for CPUs. Typically, most motherboard has only one CPU socket. A high-end motherboard, such as shown on the screen, may have 2 or more CPU sockets to achieve parallelization. Typically, a CPU is installed under a heatsink with a fan on the top, and thus, you will not directly see the CPU or the socket. The blue and black components as highlighted in red are memory sockets. Memory modules can be installed into these sockets to expand the size of storage. The white and brown components as shown on the screen are PCI slots, which allow users to add additional peripheral devices such as graphics card or network card. As highlighted in red, under the 3 black heatsinks are chipsets and integrated graphics card. There are also several motherboard built-in components such as integrated audio for connecting speaker or mic, integrated firewire for high-speed device connections, SATA 2 controller for internal hard disk or CD-DVD drive connection. In some high-end systems, you will see SCSI controller, which stands for Small Computer System Interface. It is a high-end controller to connect to various types of devices such as high-speed hard disk. You will see gigabit LAN ports for connecting to wired network. You may also see USB 2.0 or 3.0 ports for connecting USB devices such as webcam or thumb drive. Any questions?